So the Armory update kind of caught people off. I mean, it's sort of like an operation with all the collections, these limited time items, stuff like this, but we don't know how long this stuff is going to be in the game, except for the Deagle. Plus, we don't have missions, so it's a bit different. Has it taken away the option of an operation even existing in the future? And what exactly is Valve's plans with this? Because it's completely changed the way the market works, and are we only going to get cases through this now exclusively? This video is sponsored by Skins Monkey. If you've been looking to trade out your old boring skins for new ones, Skins Monkey is the place. By clicking the link in the description, you'll get a 35% deposit bonus when depositing with cash and crypto, and up to a free $5 bonus on your first trade. So be sure to click that link. Skins Monkey also has the freebies tab where they run 24/7 giveaways that are completely free to join with crazy skins. And if you're looking to actually get your hands on some good skins, Skins Monkey is the quickest way to do it. So be sure to get that free $5 and 35% deposit bonus now, trading your CSGO skins with that link at the top of the description. Well, here's the thing. Somebody actually emailed the devs about this, or emailed Gaben about this rather, and it got forwarded to one of the CS2 devs. They asked, "We're all confused about some wording on Armory. On the Deagle it says limited edition item, but on the collection items it does not say that. Does this imply that the collection items will stay unboxable via means other than pass stars after Armory is over, or through future Armory pass stars? Or that they will be available as cases that can be dropped in the weekly drops, or would the guns themselves be dropped in the weekly drops, etc." So they actually replied to this, and the developer said that, "Hey, I'm a developer on CS2 and received your email via Gabe. Regarding your questions, the Deagle heat treated is available for the duration shown on the tile in the Armory. The Armory itself is not a limited time event, and Armory passes and stars do not have an expiration date. If the contents or rules of the Armory change, then we'll announce it publicly ahead of the upcoming updated Armory." So the most important thing to really know is the Armory itself is not a limited time event, and these don't have an expiration date. But they also say if the contents or rules of the Armory change, then we'll announce it publicly. So it could change, but I don't think this is going to be getting removed at all. They said it wasn't temporary. I think the Armory is here to stay, and it makes sense. Now, this is where things get interesting, because we don't know how long it's going to be in the game. All of these collections, charms, and stuff. The only thing we could compare it to is operations, to be honest with you. And Riptide lasted 6 months, so 6 months for this stuff being in the game honestly wouldn't be that long of a time, I don't think. Well, it depends on how much supply comes in the game at this point, honestly, because there's like 90,000 plus of these Deagles already. The M4 Fade is already only like $500 listed on Buff, so there is a lot of supply already, and the case has already dropped down to $120 on Steam. But we'll see where things are at in a few weeks. If these are in the game for like 6 months or something, supply could be exceptionally high. But if they're only in the game for like 3 months and they decide to remove everything with this Deagle, then it could still be good, but we don't know what they want to do. So it's kind of hard to say if this stuff is going to be a good investment. We know Valve likes to take their time with stuff, and honestly, I don't really think they have a reason to rush and remove something like this. They're going to be making so much money from it. And another thing is they made these collection items way less rare, so if they keep getting cheaper, they're going to keep getting sold on the Steam market since they're not worth more than $2,000. I don't know why you would sell these on the Steam market, but people will if they're less than $2,000. So that means Valve's going to make money from it. They don't make money from people selling on third-party sites, so they honestly want these things to be common and want people selling them on the Steam market. Just like major stickers, they have no reason not to keep these in-game for a ridiculous amount of time. So from an investing standpoint, obviously the longer this stuff is in the game, the more supply there's going to be, and they're probably going to be hard to keep up demand with that, since just like major stickers, there's simply just too many out there for there to be demand enough to, run the price up really high, especially since I made the mistake of saying you could only get 200 stars at most. That is not true. Once you finish the pass, it just gets discarded and you could buy another one. So if you finish this one pass, or let's say I had 5 passes and I finished one of them, I could just buy another. So your stars are not capped, which means the supply on these items is technically not capped, even though you have to work for them. There's going to be a lot of supply out there when it comes to these items. So has this completely overtaken operations? Are we not going to see operation missions anymore, something like that? Well, to me, obviously, this is a way to get people playing the game. I don't really think it makes sense to have another operation tab with this same exact shop, but I mean, it would make Valve money, so I don't see why they wouldn't do it at the same time. If anything, personally, part of me wants to say they'll have an operation as well, because why wouldn't they just add missions with this that get you stars too? Personally, to me, it doesn't really make sense, and I don't know why they released this over an operation. Maybe an operation wasn't ready, so they just decided to do this instead since they didn't have the missions and all of that. Also, an operation tab being in the game with just a similar amount of collections, charms, maybe there would be agents in that instead. I still think would make sense too. Maybe you've got the Armory 24/7 with this stuff being in game for a super long amount of time, and then you've just got the operation with stuff being a bit more limited, like 6 months, let's say, and you get missions with it that maybe help you get stars for each of these, like the operation and the armory exclusively. But at the end of the day, an operation pass would simply just make Valve more money, and it would give people missions to play and other stuff like that. I'm sure they have a ton of other stuff in store. It would probably give us new agent skins and stuff like that. Maybe they just didn't have it done yet. That's my personal guess. I would absolutely not say we're never going to get another operation again. I think it would make sense to have an operation in the game. Another thing is maybe they want to tie it in with season 2 of the premiere mode, which somehow we have not gotten yet. Clearly, they want people playing the game. Otherwise, they would have allowed people to buy stars, because I think they just want to test VACNet and get people playing as much as possible. That's my personal guess, and hopefully that's a reason why they didn't allow you to buy stars, and then maybe you could buy stars with an operation too, because, I mean, they're losing a lot of money not allowing people to buy stars, and the only reason I would think for that is they want people playing the game, and maybe that's a thing exclusive to operations. So, honestly, I think it's likely we still get another operation. I could not tell you how long it's going to be completely honest with you. There's no guessing, but as for now, this is going to be pretty rough to invest into because we don't know how long it's going to be in the game. So I would hold off before you spend a ridiculous amount of money, and definitely don't buy anything right now as everything is super expensive. We're going to see a ton of supply dumped on the market every single day for these upcoming weeks. So just wait out for that, and I'll post an update video, and we'll see where prices are at in a few weeks. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Check out Skins Monkey, free $5 bonus on your first trade, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.